There's a choice that I made a long time ago. Do you pursue power and privilege, or do you pursue truth and justice? And as long as I go into Frankfort and every decision that I make is based upon what benefits the public, what benefits working families the most, as long as I base my decisions on that notion, that main notion, then we should do better. But it would be controversial, I guarantee you. Some people say I'm controversial already. Why? Because I fight for working people. Working people's a sucker. They've been getting hosed with taxes and they don't realize it. But working people, you need to stand up. You're getting duped. And people say, you know, you don't have much experience. Well, how much experience do you really need? When Royce Adams was elected, he had no political experience. I got the same political experience that Royce Adams did when he was elected 18 years ago. So, and plus, what experience do you really need? I mean, all you gotta do is vote yes or no when it comes to these bills. Yes or no. Anybody could make that decision. A monkey could do that. It's not like the job of voting is rocket science, you know? It's not brain surgery. Anybody could vote yes or no. And also, don't forget that our founding fathers were amateurs. They never made a government before. They never created or led a body of people. And we got the American Constitution. It's a pretty important founding document. So they were amateurs and they did okay. If anything, I'd be more skeptical of somebody who's been in the system for so long. How can you not become corrupt? How can you not tolerate the poverty that you see all around you? Eventually, you think you can get in the system to fix it, but it's the system that eventually corrupts you. There's lots of people fighting for corporations and big business. Who's fighting for you? Who's fighting for the working families of Kentucky? Like I said, we got lots of people fighting for King Coal. The coal industry runs Frankfort. We got lots of people fighting for corporations. Right now in America, corporations can fund campaigns unlimitedly. They can put out as much money as they want into any campaign that they want to. And that's just not American corporations, but that could be a Chinese corporation. So we might see politicians paid for and financed by the Chinese. Corporations should not have that much influence in our politics, but they do. Big banks, corporations, oil companies, the big business people, the moneyed interests, those people are being taken care of. It's time for us to start caring about working families. Not just big banks, not just big moneyed interests. And strike. We need to strike, we need to stick together, and we need to get together and sit down and say we ain't gonna take none of this no more. So the first thing I want to say is that I am working class. I know what it feels like to be out here working for a minimum wage and barely being able to make your payments. I know what it feels like to be out here to do that. I am working class, and for once in your life, you have an opportunity to vote for somebody, a citizen, to go to Frankfort to represent you. For once in your life, you got a chance to vote for somebody who's from the working class, who you know will fight for the working people. For once in your life. And you should take that opportunity and you should vote for me. Because whether you like me or not, the policies which I pursue would benefit you. It would benefit everybody. And we need somebody in Frankfort who actually gives a damn about regular working folks. And that's another thing you'll get with me. That's another thing you'll get with Johnny Masters. Johnny Masters actually gives a damn about the people. Johnny Masters cares about working people. So on May 18th, 2010, vote Johnny Masters for state representative. Thank you. Williamstown, home of the demons. So we'll see how the demons treat me. We'll see if they live up to their mascot's name. If my daughter was to get pregnant, I would tell her she should get an abortion, and it would be her choice. If she did it, I wouldn't look bad. I wouldn't look down on her for doing so. That's what I think about abortion. especially the morning after pill. You don't even know if the egg and sperm is fertilized. I believe 6 weeks. A woman's got 6 weeks to have an abortion. We do need to cut down on teen pregnancies with contraceptions and sex education. That also cut down on STDs. Yeah, I think we need unions. I definitely support unions. Strike is the only leverage working people have. So we all need to strike. We need to have a national strike. If everybody put down their tools and stopped working, and we would get whatever listed demands we had. So strike. Working people, we got to unite and strike. I always saw that Ruby Tuesdays on Fridays and Saturday nights when it's real busy, if all the cooks and the waiters and the bartenders, if all the staff would say, give us $1 raise or we're not going to work, that would really put the, grab the restaurant management by the balls, and they'd have to listen to what you say. I think that would be effective.